Hello, book dragons. Guess what time it is? If you guessed end of the month readathon, you are correct because this is going to be my April readathon for the last week of April. Um, Today marks the day that starts day one of the last 7 days of April. And so I have 7 days that I want to use to finish these 3 arcs and one TBR read. But this TBR read is a box set that has like a dozen books in it. So it's just kind of my, whoa, sorry, ground shaking. It's just kind of my cleanse and refresh for the next month because I've got a lot more that's coming in for May as well. So for April Readathon, if you would like to join me and my other fellow book readers that we do this, you can find the links below in the caption. I will send you a link to my Instagram chat where you are happy and welcome to join us and see how it goes. It's a nice, safe environment where we just encourage other readers to get the books done that they want done. But it's also done knowing that real life comes first, guys, because you need to live in your life, and books are a great escape, but your life is your life, and things happen. Trust me, I know I've had a lot happen within the last 6 weeks, and I am just finally happy that the month that snuck up on me is almost over. I can't wait for April to end. I really can't. It's driving me nuts. I'm like counting down the days now. So, yep, check the caption for the links to my Instagram or my Discord book club, where we also do the readathon as well for those that are there. Other than that, the first book that I want to try and finish, which I did actually start yesterday, is called A Reign of Emerald Fire, and it is by Matthew J. Turner. And this is a republishing of his debut novel. So it's kind of like his debut novel again. The most that I know is that he decided to step away from traditional publishing and republish it as an indie author. And he is having a better go at it from what I've heard. So congrats. I'm enjoying the book so far, Matthew. I hope to give you a decent review here as soon as I finish it. So that's the first book that I would like to finish. The next book is going to be The New and Everlasting Covenant, The Essence of Our Father's Loving Kindness. And this one is by Joshua Savage. I got this book from Cedar Fort Publishing and Media. I am an ARC reader influencer for them. And so every now and then I get books from them to read. And I love to do that because it helps kind of give me a different, broader scope of reading than just fantasy or nonfiction books or fiction books. Sorry, I always get the two mixed up. So the Cedar Fort and Rosalie Publishing tend to be my nonfiction books, and it's a nice breakup. I really do enjoy it. So I'm looking forward to reading that one by Joshua Savage. The next ARC read that I want to get done is also from Cedar Fort Publishing, and this one is called Cease to Contend, and it's by Rodney Dazer or Dizer. Sorry, don't know how to pronounce your last name. But the main message of the book, from what I could tell, is basically how to have Christ-like attributes when you're having a political discussion, which I think is something that could be applied more and more and more. Many of my family members that know me know that I absolutely do not discuss politics because I have seen politics ruin uh, friendships. I've seen them pull apart families just because of people's views and because they think that their view is the best and it's the only way, and they don't have an open mind to disagree or agree to disagree, sort of thing. And so because I value my family and my friendships more than my political views, I do not talk about my political views to anybody. I rarely even talk about them to my husband. So if he asks, I'll give him a somewhat vague answer as much as I can. But I don't like to discuss politics because I don't like what it does to relationships. So I'm actually looking forward to reading Cease to Contend because I want to see how this can be applied, and if that is something that I can apply more to those types of discussions, especially nowadays when those discussions are hard to get away from, then I'm all for it. I was half debating on this book mainly because I hate politics, But I'm like, you know what? If I can find a way to talk about politics with a more Christ-like open-mindedness, then I'm all for it. So not Joshua, Rodney Dizer. I look forward to reading that book. And then the last arc read that I want to finish for April's Readathon is called A Dash of Sorcery by Usher Evans. And she's one of my auto-buy authors, or at least auto-read authors. She did the Weary Dragon Inn series, and I have introduced to you her Pobyd Perfections cozy fantasy mystery series, and this one is book 3 in the series. Book 2 was just released earlier this week on the 23rd, I think it was Tuesday. And so I hope she had a great release for that. It's such a fun series, but seriously, read the series on a full stomach, because if not, all the delicious sweets that Lily makes in the books will make you very hungry and like you want to eat something sweet with it. So I would definitely say eat on a full stomach or be prepared to have a sweet craving afterwards. So, but the mysteries that happen in the books are something that is wonderful, new, and fresh. And I really like S. Usher Evans' take on the series. I mean, I practically could not wait to get my hands on book 10 for the Weary Dragon Inn series. And that was the series that caught me for her. And that was fantastic. Now, you do not have to read the Weary Dragon Inn series in order to read the Pobyd Perfection series. Some of the characters are from Weary Dragon Inn, but you can theoretically read them separate or out of order. You don't have to read one in front of the other. So that is great. But you could. Lily is introduced in the Weary Dragon Inn series, I think, about halfway through. So, but yeah. So this is her story of becoming the perfection of Pobyd baking, and it's yummy. I can't wait to read it. So, and then, like I said, the last thing that I want to do for my April Readathon is going to be the Bake My Day box set. And I forgot to write down the author. I was so smart to write it down for the others. I forgot it for this one. But I've already read the first book in the series and the prequel to it, because it's a huge box set and it's 2 different box set mysteries in one. And so I already read A Cherry Sinister Murder, which you can find my thoughts on that one in my March wrap-up. March Reads. It's called March Reads, my March Reads video. And it'll be towards the end there, because I kind of read it towards the end of the month. But yeah, so I hope to get through more of those super cozy mystery books, because I love cozy and I love mystery. And I think it'll be great to kind of have my mind go through a nice, quick, easy reset, so that way I can be able to start May with a new and a fresh, because I've got a beta read, at least one beta read, and a couple other arcs. I'm still waiting on one more arc from an author that I'm hoping I will get sooner rather than later, because it releases May 3rd. So I'm hoping she gets that to us sometime this week, if not early next week. So, and then I have a bunch of street team things that are coming up for May for Midlife Meet Cute series and All That Glitter series. So I'm going to see if I can try and download some of my street team videos that I made on my Instagram and upload them here, so you guys can get an idea of some of the things that I am participating in. So that is my April Readathon hopefuls. If you have any books that you're looking to try and finish before the end of April, pop them in the comments. Let me know what you're trying to finish. We'll cheer you on. Please come join us on Instagram. We'd love to hear all about your thoughts on the book and everything as you read it. So have a wonderful April, my book dragons, and I will see you soon.